Pod People.
Hello. We are back.
All right. Hold on, let me use my radio voice. All right. We back with another episode of Let Me Tell You Something. So y'all better be ready. If you're not subscribed, you better go ahead and subscribe. If you're not following us, you better get ready because this tea is coming. Yeah. Y'all need to be keeping up with our podcast. Just let's start saying that every time. We need to make sure. Don't be just watching us. Y'all need to subscribe.
Subscribe. You guys are out with new episodes every week on Thursdays. So,
yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad we're back for another episode.
So what's going on today? Because I feel like we're going to be talking shit. But
today is the day to talk some shit, I feel like.
But what if it's like sentimental,
Oh, well, let's just fingers crossed we get to talk. I want to talk shit. I really do. So,
all right. So
today,
let's find out what's going on today.
So, like we always do, we're going to listen to a voicemail. And today's voicemail is from Diamond. Mm-hmm. And Diamond's having some Tinder drama. So let's get into it.
Tinder is always the worst thing.
Hey, I love y'all. So here's how the story goes. I'm like, I'm on Tinder, and then there was this really nice, nerdy-looking girl. I was like, oh, she's so cute. I had swiped right. She swiped right. We matched. We was hitting it off. So I met her that same night, and I spent the night. I was there for a couple days.
Wait.
They met up that night.
Okay, wait. Did I don't know if I heard that right. Stayed over for a couple days or hung out for a couple days?
Wait, hold on.
Was it him? Okay, stayed over for.
That's why I said they got nasty. I knew I heard that right.
Definitely got nasty.
Ooh,
stayed over.
Okay, more. I know there's more. I gotta hear the rest. Oh shit! Why do I feel like some shit happened?
Now listen, I was there for a couple of days, and then I had to leave because either she had to do something or I had to do something, but I left. Things were fine, but I noticed that it was a little weird after I left because she was barely responding to me and stuff like that. So I'm like, what's up? Like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So then she tells me that she's going to invite her friends over because they always have a friends night, and she wanted me to meet her friends. So I'm like, everything is cool. And then next thing you know, she's like, oh, by the way, one of my friends is someone that I met on Tinder. And we really liked each other, but it didn't really work out because she was too clingy. I was like, oh, okay. She was like, but we're just friends, so don't worry. I'm like, okay, cool.
You got me sweating.
So her friends come,
turtleneck off.
and she's just introducing me to the girl that she had matched with on Tinder. And I'm like, oh, she's really cute. But then that whole night, it was just like too touchy. Like she would rub her leg, she would give her a hug, and she would cuddle her. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, why am I still here? Like I could easily just leave.
Bad bitch. Bad bitch. I could be your fantasy.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
It's given that. I mean, okay, I love because the first of all,
I'd rather be a bitch. Excuse me.
I mean, I do love that she is like showing
all
that,
her bad bitch energy.
She's on her bad bitch energy. She doesn't need, I like that. I
that
like
was
that because
that was a setup.
You think it was a setup? I don't think it was a setup.
No. As in, I'm not saying like she purposely knew that her. I mean, she probably didn't know that her ex was coming, but I'm saying like I feel like it was set up as in like when she told her like, hey, like the person that I used to like whatever with from Tinder. Like, I feel like maybe at that moment she should be like, maybe this isn't a good idea. Maybe I should uninvite that person.
I mean, it seems like she said. I mean, here's the thing. What I appreciate is that there is a lot of communication, and the girl seems to be being upfront. She said, "Hey, I want to let you know, this girl I used to talk to is coming. She was clingy, not really about it, So just letting you know. So there was communication, like no expectations, I think so.
But I feel like it's like really think about it. Like you're bringing in somebody that you used to be flirty with somebody that you're currently flirty with. You know that there's gonna be some tension because the person that you were flirty with is definitely gonna be flirty with you. So it's like, come on, especially when shots are involved. People be getting frisky and stuff like that. Like, not saying that she thought like, oh, this is gonna happen, but it's like, think about it. think about it.
I know. I'm trying to think of it from like both perspectives, and like I said, I just appreciate the how straightforward the girl was. I don't know how straightforward she was with the other girl, because I mean, who knows? Maybe she said like, "Hey, letting you know, like I have someone that I'm actually talking to coming." So then the person in the wrong is the girl that keeps on putting her hands on her.
I would like to say I want to like not congratulate because there's nothing. I want to say shout out to you, Diamond, for being on your bad bitch shit and not arguing with the girl. Just being like, you know what?
I don't need to be here if I don't need to be here.
I don't need this. I can leave and I can find somebody that don't need to. Like, this is just drama. This is like drama that I don't feel like is needed. So I'm happy that she just walked out instead of like cutting
is
up.
there? I think there's more. I don't know if she walked out.
There's more?
Is there
more?
More?
Shit.
Okay.
Diamond, please tell me you walked out. Please, please, please.
Let's see what happened.
So I'm just sitting there because I was getting a little awkward, and she texted me. She was like, "Oh, are you okay?" I'm like, "Girl, you're making it awkward for me. Like, you're literally being too touchy with the girl that you matched with on Tinder." And then she was just like, it's nothing. Like, we're really just friends. And I'm like, I don't do this to my friends. She was just like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, but can you spend the night?" I'm like, "Okay, sure." Because we were supposed to talk anyway, because I told her that we were going to talk. So she wanted to spend the night. Everybody was going to go home, but she asked a girl on Tinder to spend the night too. And that whole night, she cuddled her. Bitch, I was pissed.
I was not expecting that.
Yo, I thought the story was over, y'all. That's why I was quiet the whole time, because I needed to listen.
You was not quiet the whole time. You had the whole thing. You had your
I was quiet at this last part because I didn't know there was gonna be another part.
Yeah,
It sounded like what Tiana said. 3-way. It sounded like that was definitely.
I thought maybe she was trying to do that. Maybe she was.
She
being
definitely
slick.
was trying to set that up. She was trying to set that up.
Okay, so there's a lot going on here. There's a lot to unpack.
All right. So kids, if your mama, I'm not explaining anything to you. But let's just say these grown people, because I feel like we got a lot of kids listening to us. So I'm trying to, parents are gonna be listening and they're gonna be like,
job.
Look, no, I'm saying that it's not my job to explain sex with them. But I'm saying that there definitely was some things that homegirl was trying to get down.
I think she definitely was. She was being slick, probably, because I mean, I don't know. I hate that. Like, I don't know if this girl is just like, listen, I'm single and I can do whatever I want to do. Like, but then at the same time, you're like sending mixed signals to the girl that you're talking to. So it's
how you going? But my thing is, how you gonna do that to somebody that you just been talking to for the first few days? Like.
And then how you gonna tell her not to worry and then go cuddle her the whole night? What is that about?
Wait, so you telling me Diamond, update me. I know we're not finished talking about it, but please update me. Because
there's more? That's it, right?
There's more? Okay, no, I'm
okay,
saying please update me on like I just want to know, why would you get into somebody that you talked to for like probably a week? They probably was talking for like a week, probably.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't say more than a week. So, but the thing is, I really love this energy because I think with what happens, I hate when stuff like this happens and people get so sad and then just like give up on like relationships, whatever. But it's like, this is really early. It wasn't really like, it was not that deep. Like anyone in general, like if you get into a relationship or a situationship with someone, a few days ain't nothing. Do not get that invested in a few days. Like, and Diamond knew exactly that. She's like, I like this girl, things happen, whatever. It's getting kind of weird, but like I can leave if I need to. Like when you have like value in yourself, you're not so pressed and like, you don't get so sad. Like it makes me sad to hear people being like, oh, are you like this guy, whatever the case may be. And then we're like, oh, like when'd you meet him? This morning. Like, come on. It's a little
this morning.
Like, no, because I'm exaggerating.
This
but
morning.
Like, but like people be so like, I think people like are so into the idea of a relationship or the idea of being with someone instead of being like, oh, like how realistic is this actually? Like we've been talking for a week or whatever, not really talking, nothing's established.
I get what you're saying. So
I don't have any expectations. So
like, don't get too emotionally involved with that person.
Yeah.
See, that's why like I'm like, shout out to Diamond because she obviously was taking her time in this little like ship. I'm gonna call it a ship. It's not a relationship.
Situationship.
It's a ship. I came up with my own word.
Oh my.
No, it's a ship. Okay, it's not a full relationship. It's just a ship. It's not a situationship because I don't know. Just listen to me. Let me explain myself. I'm calling it a ship. Okay, I'm not finishing the whole thing because they only really stop laughing. Listen, I feel like it. I feel like. See, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm listening.
Okay, listen. Okay.
Linda, listen. Okay.
Linda, listen. Okay, what I was trying to say, I'm calling it a ship because it's not a full relationship. Like, I feel like shout out to her for not like calling it anything or being like, yeah, this is gonna be like long lasting.
Yeah.
She saw the problems. She got out of it. Obviously, she definitely was mad as hell, but she left.
Said,
that's why I'm calling it a ship.
I feel
it's
like
not a
that's
full
the
relationship.
best thing to do is like whenever you're in a situation, just like don't act crazy because you don't want to be the one that's acting crazy. You do not want to be the crazy bitch that's just going off when like in reality y'all have been talking for like 4 or 5 days. Like it's not that deep. Like no one had any expectations and stuff. It seems like homegirl didn't really have any expectations. She just was sending me signals, whatever. But anyway, yeah, that was some good juicy drama. Diamond, I hope you is doing good. I mean, I feel like she'll be fine. Like she seemed like she was like, I'm better than this, so I don't need to be that involved.
And gave off very much bad bitch energy. So I love that, Diamond.
I appreciate
Keep that energy up.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys. That was it for the voicemail for this episode. So we'll be back after this break.
Bye.
Greetings, gentle listeners. Do you ever sleep? When you sleep, do you sometimes dream? Then congratulations, because you've discovered Ghost Honey's Dream Machine. Over countless sleepless nights, I've been building this dream machine just for you, gentle listener. Each week, my machine will reveal magical worlds filled with goblins and ghosts and untold tales to cleanse your burnt-out brain at the end of a long day. So sit back, relax, snuggle into your headphones, and enjoy Ghost Honey's Dream Machine. You can follow Ghost Honey's Dream Machine on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes every Thursday. Sweet dreams.
Here we go. Hey, and we back. Hey, with another episode. No, I'm kidding. We're back with the same episode of Let Me Tell You Something, guys. So, Dennis, why are you so quiet over there?
Because I was swallowing my water while you was doing that. I almost spit it out.
Oh my God. Okay, so we have, the session where we talk about something that we love and something that we hate. So today, I'm starting off with something that I love. And I just want to say that I love the environment. It can be very toxic sometimes, but I love the environment on TikTok where people are educating other people about issues that are going on in the government. So basically, there is a lot of stuff that's happening, and I'm obviously not educated on everything. There's new things that I'm just like, I did not know, and I try to take time to really educate myself. So I want to talk about the Don't Say Gay bill, and I just want to say it's really dumb, honestly. And I did my research on it. Basically, if you don't know what it is, teachers and administrators who find out a student is gay are required by law to reach out to their parents. They're basically outing them before they even know. Before they even are ready to tell their family about that. And that's like, you don't know how. That's so hard. Like let me finish before I start screaming. And basically, it's also banning educators from teaching anything related to LGBTQ history. So that means anything about LGBTQ plus history, teachers are not allowed to talk about it and stuff. And topics, issues, and it gives parents the right to sue the school if their teachers do talk about anything LGBT. So basically, this is the bill that they are trying to.
Don't say gay.
Yeah, so this is the bill that they are trying to put in Florida. And honestly, I need to keep doing my research because I feel like people are going to try to do this everywhere else. But I just love the fact that TikTok educated me on this. So I want to say that, but I do want to say that it's just so dumb that people don't want to talk about LGBTQ plus at all. Like what is wrong with the history of us? Like why are y'all so mad? Why are y'all so pressed?
What's crazy is a lot of like the arguments that I see. It's like parents being like, "Oh, we don't want to expose our children to this. It's too sexual." Da, 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 da. Like, but what is really crazy is, and people talk about it all the time, they only have an issue. Like, just say you're homophobic, because the only issue they have is the fact that it's gay. Because they don't have an issue with Cinderella and Prince Charming kissing. They don't have a problem with their kids watching whatever shows are on TV. Like, there's so much heterosexuality thrown in our face from the time we're little. It's not like it made us like straight. Like, it's not like throwing gay things, or it's not that we even do that, but like, it's not like a kid seeing something gay is gonna make them gay. If that was the case, I would not be gay, because I've seen so much straight. Like, I don't think I saw anything gay on TV. And so I think I saw RuPaul's Drag Race for the first time. I saw the first season, and then I saw Degrassi. It took me
into Glee.
Really?
I think Glee was the first thing.
That's high school. I don't remember when Degrassi was out, but I remember Marco. I remember that. I used to watch that show just because I wanted to see. I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what, I mean, I like guys. I don't know what's happening. But like, that was the first time I got to actually see it. So it's really ridiculous that, first of all, kids are going to be outed. It's going to force them to shelter themselves more when they're in school. When for me, going to school is like a fun place for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw this TikTok of this guy basically being like, y'all are so pressed about, don't say gay, don't do that. But y'all are sitting here basically already sexualizing your kids when they are young, talking about some, they're going to be a heartbreaker. All the girls are going to be on them and all stuff. Like, you saw the video. And it's just like, really, like, y'all are already like basically trying to pick your child's sexuality and all that stuff like that. Like, this is why people are scared to express themselves sometimes, but I'm happy that we're getting to the place where we're not, sorry y'all, this makes me so angry thinking about people who really are just so dumb and just homophobic. Like,
it's like, at this point, just say you don't like gay people, because like the excuses.
Why come up with this bill? Why come up with this bill?
Because it gives them a reason. It's like they get to hide behind the bill instead of just being like, "Oh, I'm homophobic. Like, I just don't like gay people." Like, you honestly just don't like gay people. Like, just say that. Because why? Like, what the parents want the power to keep their kids from learning about something different. When it's like they're gonna see this anyway, and this is what causes people to be out there in the world and be bigoted, and because they literally don't know any better, and the environment they grew up in didn't teach them. Like, the fact that we have it in our schools now for kids to learn about a lot of this,
we need to learn.
It's important.
It's important, and also
representation is important.
I saw a teacher that go by the pronouns they them, and they were just expressing that that's what they tell their students to call them. And I feel like it's so rude and disrespectful if a teacher is in that position where let's say, hopefully this bill doesn't get passed. I need to do my research because I'm hoping that it's not happening. But let's say if this bill happened, they can't be like, that's not my pronouns to their kids. And they can't educate them being like this. There's some people out there that go by they, them, and all the other, like, that's like, it's so like dumb. Like, let people let people express themselves how they want to express. Let people tell you, educate you at a young age. I want kids to be educated at a young age.
Yeah. I mean, because like stuff like the reason that I think having teachers or administrators teach kids this is kind of preparing them for the real world. Like, no matter how much you shelter your kid, like I would think, I mean, it's crazy. Like, think about the fact that if you shelter your kid like this, they're going to go out in the real world, like the real world, but they're going to go out to high school and college where you're not there. And there's going to be so many different people, and they're going to be freaking out. They're going to be scared. They're going to say stupid shit. They're going to do stupid shit. They're like, you have to prepare them for what's actually out there. So like, it's not like hiding it from them. It's like, they're never going to see it. Girl, they're going to see it. If they have social media, they're going to see it. Right. Like, I remember the first time that I saw something, I think I was like in 6th grade, 5th or 6th grade. And having that representation like meant a lot. Like, and it was, Marcos was a little tiny white kid that was in middle school or whatever. He was gay. That was all I had. That was literally all I had. That like I could be like, oh my gosh, this is something similar to me, or something that I can relate to. Right. And I think when you take that away from kids, it makes things worse. Yeah, which is, I mean, honestly, what they want. So
just let kids be educated on these things. Like, I feel like if y'all are that pressed about it, keep your kids at home and educate them. Do it yourself.
We don't want them in the school anyway. If it's gonna be like that, like we don't. It's stupid. But like you said, I do like love that. I mean, I feel like TikTok has always been that place where you can. I mean, a lot of people, you learn more from TikTok than learn quicker from TikTok than the news. Like by the time it gets to the news or on Twitter, like it's been on TikTok for like 18 hours.
But I do like for people that was sitting here, you know, me screaming about that. That's what I love. I just love the fact that TikTok can sometimes be a place where we educate each other on things that, you know, we need to be educated on and things that we need to know. So that's something that I love.
Well, I'll piggyback off of your comment or your topic thing that you love, and say that's something I hate, just because we're talking about school and stuff like that, is bullies. Ooh. Bullies. And I mean like bullies in school, bullies online. There's people that have nothing better to do than make people feel like shit. And just going back to like middle school and high school, I remember there was a rumor. And I remember this story I talk about all the time. Oh, look at that dog. It's so cute. Okay, sorry. But there was a rumor started about me and one of my friends at the time that someone walked in to the bathroom and saw us making out. And I remember this. Like,
they said that they saw y'all. They walked in the bathroom. They went to the bathroom
and watched us and saw us making out. So what happened was Friday, I went to a sleepover with this. That's nasty.
Who did that in the bathroom?
In 6th grade at that.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So on Friday, I went over to sleepover at this friend's house. And then I remember some of the guy's friends came to the house, saw me there, and was like, they were just being weird, and then they left. Monday, come to school. That's the rumor. Literally, I kid you not, I walk into the cafeteria. Me and this friend walk into the cafeteria.
Right.
And it was like, you know how like in the movies, whenever like the main character who's like getting bullied or whatever walks in and it's silent, everyone just looking on everything, walk into to the cafeteria for lunch, everyone stops and stares and starts whispering.
Weird. Y'all was in high school. Y'all was in like a high school musical or something.
I know, in 6th grade. So I was like,
did everybody stop and sing?
No, they're not singing. There was bullying.
No.
And then one kid, I remember there's another time where someone just like, I don't know, they knew I was gay and they were like, oh, like this guy has a crush on you. And this guy was so cute. I mean, honestly, I'll say their names because I don't really care. But I remember his name was Dean. Anyone who's watching from high school, his name was Dean. And I forget who it was, but it was like some guy named Ryan. Someone was like, oh, Dean thinks you're cute. And I was like, really? And I got excited because I didn't know. And so they were like, oh, like you should go talk to him. And I go up to talk to him. And then I was like, oh, I heard you like him. He was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not and he says the F slur. And I was like, whoa. I was like, what? Like crushed my soul. And I literally hadn't been treated like that or bullied like that until middle school. And it was so... It was so fucked up. That's really all I can say is like I didn't really know what to do. I started to seclude myself.
That's where I feel like teachers can step in and educate their students on sexuality and stuff like that. Because I feel like that's why kids bully people who are not straight. Yeah. And they just like they don't know. They're just bullying them because they're like, oh, you're different. People are not like this out there in the real world, but you'll be amazed on all the types of people out there. You know, I would like to say that people always assume that, you know, gay people are one type of way. There's so many, not just gay people, all people in the LGBTQ plus community, but they think that we are just one type of way. We are not one type of way.
They put us in a box.
They put us in a box, yes. And that's why I feel like people and their parents, if the parents ain't doing it and the teacher ain't doing it, then who's gonna
Who's gonna do
educate
it?
these kids?
You just find out online. Like, you just figure it out.
Yes, and
like,
some
I
people
don't know.
and kids are not gonna go do research. Like I'm being honest. Like kids that are 12, 11, 10, like they're too busy, learning TikTok dances.
They should be outside playing around and stuff, but they're over here on the
Yeah.
internet and they're seeing everything. But yeah, I just feel like bullies. I don't know. It's so sad because I think about that like with my younger siblings. I have a 13-year-old brother and a 7-year-old brother, and I'm like worried. I'm like, oh my God, like they're gonna get to school and they might get bullied, or I don't know. It's just so ridiculous. And also the fact that like a lot of times when this happens, like administration does nothing. Like they'll just be like, oh, we did our research. They did our research. Girl, we're gonna investigate this ass. Like y'all are not doing your job. 9 times out of 10, they're investigating, or they'll know about something that happened and they won't tell the parents.
Yeah, Dylan, I remember when.
It's ridiculous. So I just
fuck bullies.
Yeah, basically that.
Fuck
bullies.
That.
I hate bullies. And just anyone who is dealing with that right now, just know that like things do get better. Like I really remember when there was times when I was like, is this never gonna get better? I'm tired. Like I don't know what to do. I want to get homeschooled, but things do get better. You find a good friend group that will stand by your side. A lot of people that helped me through that I'm still friends with them. Some of them today, and I got even better friends in high school that I knew were always by my side and stuff.
I was gonna say, and also if you are a standbyer, a person that is watching somebody getting bullied because of they're different or their sexuality or whatever like that. And let's say that you're friends with that person, go educate them. Let them know that that's not right. Like, don't be a standby and don't be. Did I say a standby?
Yeah.
Thanks for helping.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. Go be that person that educate that person and be like, this is not right. Like, I would like to say that violence, and this is coming from me, that when I was younger, I did.
Ooh, what you finna say? You finna say violence isn't the answer?
Violence is never the answer. And guys, this is coming from me, who was a very in school, I was bad. I did, and I did fight a lot. In high school, I got better. I didn't fight or anything, but when I was younger, I did. But I would like to say that violence is never the answer, and that's not always the thing that's gonna help somebody. That's not gonna learn. So yeah, just don't be a standby. Educate people, and yeah. Damn, I hate that we gotta educate people because I feel like they need to educate their damn selves.
I know.
Some people are so small.
Some people are, yeah.
All right.
Well, exhale, breathe. Thank y'all again for tuning in to this episode. You sound like Patrick.
I'm exhaling, breathing.
Thank y'all for coming and watching this episode. If you're watching on YouTube or listening
subscribe
to this episode, subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already. Make sure you guys come back for next week's episodes for some more drama, some more tea, and some more things that we love and that we hate.
All right, y'all. We will see y'all later on another episode of
Let Me Tell You Something. Bye, guys.
My radio voice is getting better.
Oh, my gosh. Hyping his head up. Y'all, don't hype him up.